What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a part 2 to the corrective exercises video. So we have 7 for you guys today. If you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so make sure you're subscribed to catch all of them. All right, let's get into it. So the first exercise we are doing a resistance band row to a W. So these are really great for your rotator cuff for external rotation. In the first video, I mentioned how a lot of people are hunched when they're working, or for overhead athletes especially. You want to make sure you can open up, so really use here to pull. So this is one of my favorite exercises. We do this as a mobility exercise a lot, or sometimes at the end, or not mobility, but kind of like activation, or at the end just to get some health stuff in. So we're here, we're gonna row it, so our elbows stay high, right? We're not down here. Our elbows are gonna stay high, and then we're gonna open up into that W, and then we're gonna reverse it. So row, W, reverse, bring it back. So big thing here, like I said, elbows stay high, and then you wanna rotate through your shoulder when you're pulling back. A lot of people try to go like this, or try to pull like that for the W. It's all about that rotation. So that's exercise number 1. All right, so number 2, we are doing a split squat iso with a medial band pull. So you're gonna get into a split squat iso with a resistance band around the outside leg, right? So we're here, we're gonna squat down right here. And so this band is pulling this way, right? So if I'm not careful, I can have my leg go this way, but I'm actively squeezing my glute, keeping my knee out. So this is a great exercise to really work on contracting the glute to make sure our knee doesn't cave in, especially for youth athletes. So we're here, we lock it in, a good split squat form. I'm really squeezing all the outside of my leg to keep that band out. And then of course, we switch sides to the other way. Band goes on that front leg, that outside leg, because it's pulling from the middle. So now we are doing some ab exercises. So we're doing wood choppers or resistance band circles. So I have these as a corrective exercise because a lot of people who have low back problems or back problems, if it's from posture or something like that. So what I mean, nothing like a herniated disc or anything like that. A lot of times it's because of weak abs, because of our posture if we're sitting all day hunched. So I do corrective exercises, aka a lot of ab work to fix some back problems with our people. So one of the ones I love to do, wood choppers, right? We're here, we twist to the side, we control it. Big thing here, arms stay in the middle of your chest the whole time. I'm not moving my arms, I'm moving my torso. At every single moment, my arms are in the middle of my chest. But for those people who can't really do wood choppers yet, or if it does hurt their back, another option that I like to do is gonna be resistance band circles. So this one limits the twisty motion. So we're here, we lock it in, and then we do circles, we go clockwise, and then we also go counterclockwise. So you really have to squeeze your core so that band doesn't start to pull you this way. So for a more stationary versus twisting motion, I like to do circles or wood choppers. Another one that's super awesome, hip switches. So Spencer's demoing these because I'm not mobile enough to actually do them. But these are a great exercise, open up the hips. People who sit a lot, also for athletes, open up the hips. So keep your feet on the ground, and then you're gonna swivel, I don't even know how to explain this. Do what Spencer does. Switch your hips. You're just gonna kind of pivot with your feet in that motion, so your knees and your legs kind of make whatever that is, that triangle looking thing. Make sure you keep your hands off the ground, big torso, and yes, don't cramp like Spencer. Opening up.
I have cramps.
All right, we have another ab exercise. So these are one of my favorites. This is a huge staple in my programs. Alternating dead bugs, or dead bugs with some variation. A huge thing for this, keep your low back on the ground at all times. So you're gonna alternate, or you're gonna extend opposites, really squeezing your core. I tell people, pretend that at any moment you're gonna have someone like punch you right in the stomach, and immediately people just plunge, lock it in. So like if you come close to Spencer, or if I come close to him, I won't be able to put my hand under him, right? Like right there, because his back is super locked against, this is very close. His back is super locked against the ground, so that's good. That's exactly what you want. All right, another one, reverse lunges. So the reason I have these on here, I love doing lunges but a lot of people, including myself, doing forward lunges kind of hurts my knees, right? So right here. So what I like to do and what I opt for a lot of our clients are reverse lunges. So you're gonna be here, just as it sounds, that backward motion. I like that a lot better than forward lunges, like I said, because they hurt my knees. And sometimes they're easier for people to get. However, I do really like walking lunges. So going forward with your lunges, to me, that's a little bit different than a forward lunge. So if you're someone who wants to hit some type of lunges, but forward lunges hurt your knees, one of the corrective exercises to build up the same muscles, the same movement pattern we like to do is gonna be reverse lunges. The last exercise, we are doing a plate or a chest supported plate overhead press. So you're gonna get your incline, you're gonna have chest supported, so lean into it. Big thing too, make sure your hips are against the bench. A lot of people like to kind of keep their hips up, but then I find the bench starts to tip for obvious reasons. So I notice a lot of times it's guys who don't like to have their hips down. So make sure hips are down. You're gonna be here, and all you're gonna do is an overhead press. I like to do it with the plates. You can also do it with the dumbbell, but I kind of like the plates. That's great for shoulder health. Rotator cuff, working on all those supporting muscles back there. It's not a straight overhead press because we're at that incline. So we're working at that angle. Really focus, keep your shoulders down. Don't let them scrunch up as you press. And that's an amazing exercise to work on all parts of your back, your shoulders. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for watching.